Are you a lazy and/or broke college student, or are you a weeb? Then you probably know what noodles are. And today you're going to learn the history of those noodles that slide down your gullet every day. But before we begin, I want to thank you all for 1,000 subs. That's crazy. Before we can talk about noodles, we gotta define a noodle. So for us today, we have two categories. We have noodles, which are Asian, and then we got pasta, which is just Italian stuff. Now, some people might get mad at this and say that spaghetti or bow tie is a noodle. Now, I don't know which troglodyte told you that, but that's pasta. All noodles are Asian. Literally every other long flour-based dish is Italian, or maybe Polish, something European. Anyway, let's talk nudes. So the oldest known record of a noodle is from a book in China from the Eastern Han period, which is from year 25 to year 220 in the Common Era. However, there's actually evidence that noodles were being gobbled and smacked upon by humans as far back as 4,000 years ago. How was this found, you ask? Well, a group of archaeologists found a bowl consisting of noodles. Imagine that. Just like, oh my gosh, is that? No, it can't be. Is that a noodle? Most noodles came from China. However, some historians argue that they came from the Mediterranean because the Greek physician Galen described a food called itron, which was just flour and water. That's a curveball for all you noodle enthusiasts. You can choose if you want the blue pill and believe noodles came from China, but take the red pill if you want to remember that noodles are Greek. Honestly, I still believe that noodles came from China, and no one can change my mind. Anyway, after the Chinese invented their noodles made of millet, Japan made their own type of noodle in the 9th century, which we know as udon, made of wheat flour. But I remember them as the big slimy noodle. But who cares about those Japanese noodles? I know what you weebs wanted when you clicked on this video. You want something about ramen. Yeah, I know what you wanted. Ramen noodles are actually quite new and are described as Chinese-style wheat noodles. The Japanese part of ramen is actually the broth. As time passed, noodles traversed the world. We got lasagna and spätzle. We got it all. And every country put their own spin on it. Some maybe made egg noodles, some made rice noodles. But now we have to talk about the pinnacle of all the noodle. That's right, cup-o noodle, and instant ramen as a whole. Basically, the modern instant noodle was invented by this guy, Momofuku Ando, in 1958, when he developed the entire production method of flash frying noodles. So that's the history of noodles, right? But what about pasta? Whether you like penne, spaghetti, bow tie, or penis shape, there's pasta for everyone. There's actually a huge argument about where pasta came from. Some believe Marco Polo brought noodles from China to Italy in the 13th century, while some historians say Italians invented it themselves, but I call cap. That's all I'll say about that. Before I end this video, I want to show you all a painting from the 14th century by Jan Vermeer van Utrecht. This painting, simply titled Man Eating Noodles, is truly beautiful. It looks like the guy from the Lord of the Rings is shoving noodles down his throat. Tell me they aren't related. Anyway, sub, comment something, share in your family group chat, I don't care. Thanks for watching.